imagine a brand you'd recognize. They have hundreds of millions in revenue, and they're growing really well year over year. They have a very loyal customer base that grew from an in-store presence, but also grew even bigger when they launched their website and their mobile application. They have a really great loyalty program that rewards their customers for being long-time customers. And their marketing is incredibly strong with new promotions and services, great imagery. Yes, there's an email list, which is old school, but there's also all the new school social media, Instagram, TikTok, and all the new platforms out there that even Gen Z are paying attention to when they're not detoxing from. And so it sounds like this is the company that's doing everything right. So they go and run a routine customer study to evaluate how the experience in the business is going. And their findings are not only anything but routine, but they're downright scary. 91% of last year's orders came from 3 AI agent stacks. And the actual human customers behind those orders hadn't opened an email, haven't seen any of the promotions and services, haven't visited the website in years, haven't opened the mobile application in the last year, and they don't even check out social media as much as they used to. So the brand still had customers, but it was actively losing or had already lost access to them. But that's not even the scariest part. The scariest part is how the brand thought everything was fine. Satisfaction scores were great. The dashboard showed everything was trending fine. It was even or slightly up, as it usually is. But they realized, when evaluating all of this, that all of the data they had, surveys and non-surveys, wasn't of their actual customer that they had right now, or certainly their customer's delegate in the AI agent that was actually having all the experience on behalf of the customer. And while they were measuring direct revenue, what they didn't realize was they needed to also track the revenue that was being generated by AI agents. And one platform quietly reweighted their algorithms or sponsorships, whatever it was. The brand doesn't know. But what they do know is that a third of the revenue walked out the door in 1 quarter. This isn't just where we're heading. We're already partially there right now. Customers are already accustomed to doing discovery and research through AI. And now, through your brand's initiatives, the assistants and agents that you are releasing, they're getting even more accustomed to the convenience and low effort of actually getting the help they need when they need help. So now they're starting to think, why stop there? If I can get more convenient, more effective, and just better help that understands me without a human involved, let me get some agents in the mix. And eventually they'll have access to their own. And so even the purchase moment that they hold on to so tightly right now, that moment will fall too to AI agents. And at that point, the relationship wouldn't have just quietly been leaving your sphere of control and access. It would have already left to a layer that you can't access, you can't see, and you have to pay for the right to actually even understand and hope to impact. I've been thinking about this for the past year. I've been deeply researching it for the past several. And it's the primary reason I created my own advisory company called Experience Foresight, where I can blend my 15 years of experience and my new skill set that I've developed in terms of futures thinking and strategic foresight. So I can blend all that together so I can help anticipate the future of human experience as enabled by digital and AI technologies. So I've actually built a report, and the report is called The Proxy Economy When Agents Transact. And in that report, I work out 4 different scenarios on how this can all play out in the 2030s based on the signals and trends that are available now and are expected to happen in the future. Convergence events that are telling us that this is near inevitable. And even some choke points on who's really kind of exercising control and what's likely to happen next. From a plausible standpoint, downright to a projected standpoint if we don't make any changes right now. And in the 4 scenarios I flush out, one of which I shared with you here, all of that will be determined based on strategies and decisions implemented right now through 2028. And in the report, I not only tell you what might happen, but what you can do about it so that you can create the ideal human experience and business success story so that everyone wins in this future. This is the future of the agent-to-agent experience paradigm and economy. And it's not just going to be this report that I share. It's going to be weekly and monthly reports around this topic, as well as all sorts of different topics about what is going to happen because of how much is changing in terms of digital and AI, but always from the perspective of the customer and the human, so that you can do right by them. Because when you do right by them, that is when you have outsized growth and excellence operationally for a business too. So subscribe to me and follow me on LinkedIn and Substack so that you never miss any future content. And do that now so that you can also download this report because it is available on both platforms. And it's especially check out Substack, which is free to use. I highly encourage you to check that out. There's a lot of great people that have moved there, and it's a lot easier for me to serve you through Substack than it is LinkedIn. But at the end of the day, I implore you to check out this report, to think about this with me, and think about how we can build the most preferable future for all, because we still have time to determine how this future plays out. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing what you think about the report.